most spectacular one-punch set of many knockouts.
And you may hear it. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier.
Guys, there's nothing like boxing, and there are no athletes like fighters.
Struggling to get to his feet. Takes another right. Or is in deep trouble again? Frazier down.
You know, you dream of fights, I guess, but the biggest celebrity.
And now, it's the original. The one and only Late Night Boxing Talk. With your host, Master Jedi, Jay Cotto. What's up, fight fans? I'm Jay Cotto, and welcome to Late Night Boxing Talk. Yeah, what's going on, everybody? I hope you're having a great week. I hope everybody's chill. Gonna get into some good boxing talk. And welcome to the original Late Night Boxing Talk. Yeah, guys, what's going on, man? Shit is crazy, man. I tell you, the world is going crazy. Motherfucking Superman's gay, right? We got fucking Superman gay now. I mean, we've got a lot of bullshit going on. You know, there's basically a dictatorship they trying to force up our ass, but we're good as long as we hold our ground. But I hope you guys are great, man. Word up. Peace to everybody. My man Anthony Manzano, what's going on? Brian Hawkin, what's going on? Lisa Bales, my sis, the first lady of boxing talk. How you doing, mama? J Blues Radio, what's going on, kiddo? Of course, we got Righteous Rex, no doubt. Mr. OG Boogie in this motherfucker. No doubt, Johnny Young, the prospect. What's going on, my brother? I hope everything's good, man. Well, you know, we've got some topics to get into. And basically, the topics that I'm going to be getting into are going to be a bit, as usual, swelling Twinkies. You know, a lot of people like to say, that this is a boxing show where, there's great rants, but it's beyond that. You know what I mean? What's going on, Fuego? And I tell you right now, man, this show is beyond a fucking rant. It basically hits the opinion of the fight fan. You know what I mean? And especially the way things are broken down on the fighters. And I'm sorry, people names. I'm sorry if I'm vulgar. It's just gonna happen. It's just gonna happen because that's just the way it is. All right. So let's get down to the first motherfucking chapter of this book or should I say of this fucking fight that's called Tank Davis and Raleigh Romero. And I'm gonna just make this pretty quick, okay? I'm gonna make this pretty quick. Raleigh Romero is gonna get the Pope beat the fuck out of him. I mean, there's only one reason and one reason only. He's got no fucking defense. This guy has the Rocky Balboa defense. This guy never should have been a human being. He should have been brought into this world, and no disrespect to his parents or anything like that, but he should have been this. He should have been just basically like deposited into this world as a fucking bumper, a fucking head guard, anything that's gonna block something, right? But with your fucking face, you know, or the frontal area, because that's all this guy fucking does. I mean, this guy got the Rocky Balboa defense, his forehead, then his footwork, he's sloppy. I mean, look, yes, Tank Davis has holes in his game. Yes, Tank Davis is basically going through the young steps because he's deciding not to fight, as much pressured fighters that would come to him, right? But now we've got Raleigh Romero, a lot of guys who are jumping on the fucking Tiafimo train, and because that's his fucking friend, right? That's his fucking Shaggy, right? To his fucking Scooby Doo. Now we got this shit going on where we have motherfucking, Raleigh Romero. I'm gonna just fucking call him fucking Razor Ramon's illegitimate son, bro. So Razor Ramon's illegitimate fucking son, right? Comes out of nowhere and is on some shit where all these fans now are like, oh, Raleigh Romero, he hits hard. Oh, he's a knockout artist. Oh, he's fucking nice. Listen. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. But it doesn't mean opinion is always fact. But this is fact. Tank Davis has enough skill to get under, over, and beside fucking Raleigh Romero, bringing the conclusion to him getting beat the fuck up. And I'm not talking Tank Davis either. Nah, I don't really follow Tank Davis like that, but I follow him enough to know that the kid is a bit more fucking grown in the ring than fucking Razor Ramon's son, Raleigh Romero. You know what I mean? And I'm not taking anything away from Raleigh because I know guys, oh, but you should be talking shit because it takes a lot of heart to get into the ring. Motherfucker, these days, and I'm not taking anything away from boxers, but if you want to go there, then by logic, it takes a lot of fucking heart and soul to walk out of your own motherfucking house these days. You know what I mean? That's just the way it goes. What's up, Electro? You know what I mean? So, personally, Raleigh Romero, I see him getting stopped in 6. When that happens. And I gave my prediction before anybody else's. I'm more than sure, possibly maybe after this weekend, people will start coming out with their predictions and saying basically the same shit I'm saying and y'all Nate saying and everyone else, bro. This motherfucker's gonna get knocked the fuck out. And I'm waiting for it. Now, before I get into anything, as to showing audio, should I say video, right? I want to get into a quick subject because a lot of fight fans have been asking me, is Mikey Garcia Jedi, is he done? Well, I don't think he's done. No, let me put it this way. I know he's not done. The kid is reaching his prime, or he's in his prime. And I just see it like this. I see that it was the time off that hurt Mikey Garcia. You know what I mean? It was the time off that basically hurt Mikey Garcia. And it hurt him really, really, really bad. I mean, his targeting was off, his footwork. I mean, and a lot of people would say, oh, if Mikey Garcia was in his prime, he would have beaten Pacquiao. No, he wouldn't. Stop it. Okay? Mikey Garcia is basically mediocre. I respect the kid. I respect the Garcias and their legacy. But Mikey Garcia speaking individually, I see him as mediocre. And the reason why I see him as mediocre is simply because of the way he's fighting. He was supposed to win this fight. And I think he took this one lightly. I think he took this one very, very, very lightly. Very lightly. So, to my fellow fight fan who emailed me the question, I would like to tell you that Mikey Garcia is not done. I believe if he continue, see, Mikey Garcia is an active. He's an active fighter. When he's active, oh, he's nice. Oh, he's on point. But yet, isn't that the case with any other fighter, right? That's basically in this era or the era before this, when they really put in the work. Wouldn't you consider that an elite level? Of course we would. If you're consistent. What's going on, Puerto Rican rum? So I just think that Mikey Garcia just needs to stay active. Mikey Garcia needs to just keep practicing his craft. And what also hurt him, and nobody can deny this, what also hurt him was that, you know, it was him just basically not only taking the fight lightly, not only taking the time off, it's them silk sheets, bro. We've been seeing Mikey Garcia in a lot of interviews criticizing and talking and calling fights and sitting in barber chairs and getting a lineup every fucking 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all fine and dandy. That's all fine and dandy. But my whole question here is, all that time, were you even in the gym? You didn't look like it, bro. You didn't look like it. And it should have been on some point, where basically, if this was going to be the case, then you should have taken a sabbatical, right? You should have taken a longer time to train, and that's basically it. That's just basically how things should have went. Things should have went where you took your time, you trained a bit more, you did what you had to do, knowing that you were warmed up enough. 2.5 to 3 months is not enough for a guy who's been out how long? How fucking long? Gotta understand this. It's been a minute, kid. It's been a long time, right? Before I left you. So Mikey Garcia is just basically got to keep active. If you keep active, you be good. Now, let's move on to something that I want to show you guys. No one has been calling this out. Now, I'm not calling anybody out for not calling it out, but there's been a lot of cover-ups and a lot of swing and a lot of how do you say, favoritism, over YouTube fighters, and I mean, and YouTube boxers, should I say, over fighters, and I feel that just because they give you interviews doesn't mean that you should lean over and kiss ass, right? So basically what I want to show you here is something that I've noticed. Now, people are saying that it's Bob Arum. People are saying that no, that it's the other person except for Tio and Teofimo's team. I've been the only one on this platform calling this shit out and letting motherfuckers know that it's not Teofimo. Teofimo's following his father. It is his father, Captain Vicarious, right? Captain fucking Vicarious, who's fucking things up here. Now, you guys know me. I'm Bruce Wayne in the YTBC. I bring it to you. Now, what I'm about to fucking show you will show you exactly why Lee Haney, or should I say Lee Haney, the bodybuilder? No, Devin Haney wants to fight, right? Besides the fact that the Bob Arum meeting that the Haneys were supposed to have wasn't even about him making a fight with Teofimo, right? All what you guys saw was an edited fucking video. They cut it. It's disgusting. Other boxing journalists here, or if you want to call us armchair boxing journalists, whatever the fuck you want to call us, but we do our job, right? The ones with integrity are the ones that actually, pointed that out to us. That meeting really did not consist, even though they didn't meet, because Bob Arum said it himself, they just love to cut it right there. Why? Because it brings coin. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys now why the Teofimo camp does not want this fight. Pay close attention, and I'm going to point it out. Pistafino Boxing, you can get the coin on this. You know what I mean? Let's take it there. Let's go.
Boy, bro. Why you talk like that? That's a pussy right there, bro. I know pussy. I know pussy. Bro, we tried to fight him for longer. Why you crazy? That's my brother. You think that he's gonna be my son? I bet you fucking 100 grand right now. You can't get it show up. We follow my tackle. We're not gonna fight that fucking pup.
Okay, now we can take this two ways. We can take it as Lopez Senior, that is, saying, "What? We follow Lomachenko. We're not gonna fight this bum." You see, there's a saying out there made by Tommy Sotomayor. Peace to you, bro. That says, English is fucking people up. Now, he could have made this a distinctive fucking statement had he added in, "What do you think? We fought Lomachenko. We're not going to fight Haney," but he didn't say that. This is why I'm taking it down this road. Oh, I cover all my ground. He said, "We fought Lomachenko. We're not gonna fight this fucking guy." Right? Right? You don't believe me? Okay, no. Don't worry. I'll bring it back for you. There are other things on here too, but I'm gonna bring that fact back just for you. Okay? Let's go.
That's his boy, bro. Why you talk like that? That's a pussy right there, bro. I know pussy. I know pussy. I see it. I'm trying to fight him. Bro, we trying to fight him for longer. Why you crazy? That's my brother. You think that he's gonna be my son? I bet you fucking 100 grand right now. You can't get it show up. We follow my tackle. We're not gonna fight that fucking pup.
Now, if you notice, the crowd was like, "Woo, oh, boo!" Right? Let's continue.
Don't disrespect my son. Don't disrespect my son. He's not gonna lie.
And there's the fucking butter, whether it's Land O'Lakes, whether it's I can't believe it's not butter, whether it's fucking no frills butter, whether it's fucking butt crack butter, but it's on the fucking bread. All right? Motherfuckers really need to get off the fucking dick and start calling shit the fuck out with this fucking dude. Fuck this shit. You heard this motherfucker living vicariously, okay, through his fucking son, harming him, telling him, "Fuck Devin Haney, he not gonna last. We ain't gonna fight him." I'll bring this shit back again, bro.
He's not gonna lie. He's not gonna lie. He's the king.
He's not gonna last. He's not gonna last. How the fuck would you know? How would you know? First of all, I've said this once, I'm gonna say it again. His father needs to step the fuck back and just train him and get off the managerial position, get off the negotiating, whatever you're doing. You know why? Because of this. Now, everybody, pay attention to Lopez, his mannerisms, how he speaks, and how he's talking to the check signer. You know, the guy that buys the fight, pays for the venue, right? Watch this. This is how fucking high and full of bullshit helium this motherfucker's head is in. Meanwhile, you see Teofimo, which is another person I want you to pay attention to, trying to tell Eddie Hearn, "Yo, chill. That's my father. He's bugging out. Chill." Isn't that embarrassing? That your son has to tell the fucking businessman who knows his business now. This man is not even acting out of character. And you can't actually fucking calm yourself down enough to negotiate a fight if you really wanted to fight Haney, because that's what he's trying to do right now. You stupid motherfucker. Now watch his father's demeanor. Watch what he says. All of a sudden, you're disrespecting my son. So when it comes to the money talk, disrespecting your son is what? We got to talk over $6 million. This motherfucker doesn't even have one title defense. Look at the problem that he's fucking having right now with this fucking bullshit. What are they called? The fucking Triller, whatever the fuck they called? Get out of here. These motherfuckers, or should I say his father, bit the hand that fed him. And Aaron was right. Especially recovering from something. And especially you had COVID. The fight lost its fucking value. Us fight fans were like, yo, bro, the shit keeps getting pushed back. What the fuck? That's like a girl, a fly-ass girl you trying to get. You asked her out on a date. She said, yeah, Monday. You wait Monday. Oh, Friday. You wait Friday. Oh, fucking next Monday. You wait Monday. Then she tries to change the date on you. And you're like, you know what, man? Fuck you. Fuck you. But then here you come. On Monday, just driving, and you totally fucking forgot about the bitch, and you're driving your car which she never seen, and now she's on the dick. Let's date now. Fuck you. We're the fight fans. That's us, the fight fans, rejecting the bitch. That's my whole fucking analogy to this shit. Let's get it.
That's his boy, bro. That's what he goes like that. That's a pussy right there, bro. I know pussy. I'm from the fucking up. I know pussy. Bro, we trying to fight him for the longest. What you crazy? I love Arrow. You think that he's gonna be my son? I'm gonna make you fucking 100 grand right now.
I'm gonna bring this back one frame. Look at Teofimo's face. He's trying to get a word in and he can't. Look at his face. Look at his face. Keep looking at his face.
We follow my tackle, we not gonna fight that fucking ball. We follow my tackle, we not gonna fight that fucking ball.
I'll bring it back again. Look at Teo's face trying to get a word in. Watch.
We follow my tackle, we not gonna fight that fucking ball.
Now, guys, listen. I don't hate Teofimo. Not at all. What's up, Bruce Goals? What's up, Irving Morales? Brown, gone one. What's going on, fellas? Now, I don't hate Teofimo. I really don't. The reason why I'm so passionate about this and upset is because when you see a good fighter that has great potential, right? You see a fighter that has great potential and he allows something to fuck him up. He allows that fucking obstacle to get in the fucking way. He's already hit a fucking major bump in the curve. And I understand that most would think this is a publicity stunt. Yeah, on their behalf. But now let's look at the real now. Look at the real. Eddie Hearn's trying to make business. Teofimo's trying to talk to Eddie Hearn and make this fight. So I'm not saying Teofimo don't want the fight. I'm saying his father don't want him to go there because he knows the potential. He knows the potential that Devin Haney has enough skill to fucking expose Teofimo. Maybe not beat him in some people's, opinions, but enough to show the next man how to beat him. Remember, that's always how a blueprint is made. So now when you look at this whole picture here, you got to ask yourself, why the fuck is he acting all out of order when his son should be acting that way? And his father should be telling him, calm down, son. But it's the opposite. And this is permissible? This is what we're rolling with. Khalil, the man of steel. What's going on, brother? Hey, Jed, I don't know where you sent me the question. If it's on email, I can't look at it right now, brother. If it's not personal, then you can write it in the chat here. So when you look at this whole situation now, guys, it's not that I'm trying to dismantle them. It's not. It's as a fight fan, an avid fight fan, you're looking at things and you're saying, bro, stop it. Stop. He's the reason why these fights with Teofimo that's supposed to be made are not being fucking made. And all Teofimo's doing for the love of his daddy, he's just following and letting his daddy take his career by the fucking, take the stride and take it by its reins. He can't do that. Am I fucking wrong here? Am I wrong here, guys? I mean, this is what I fucking see. We saw this go down already, just recently. And when I mean recently, I would say about 4 or 5 years ago. Or should I say 3 to 5 years ago? And that's with Angel Garcia and Danny Garcia. Where the fuck is Danny Garcia now? Had his papa just stood training him and allow someone else to do the business for him and the negotiations, he still would have been on there. He probably would have made money, still would have been on top. But what happened? His father wanted to decide his motherfucking fight selection and his fucking money. Those are the two most important things to a fighter, bro, in his career. His fight selection and his money, because the fight selection is going to bring the fans' interest, and which is going to make you your fucking money, which rises your fucking stock, making you more fucking money. But now this is what happens. I find this utterly ridiculous, very despicable on a grown motherfucker who's supposed to be a father. And you look, I'm going to roll it back one more time. And if you take a good look at Teofimo's face, he wants to speak. He's trying to talk to Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn is trying to talk to him. And his father's, I'm from Brooklyn. When hood negotiations go wrong.
That's a boy, bro. Straight talk like that. That's a pussy right there, bro. I know pussy. I'm from the fucking hood. I know pussy. I see it. I'm trying to fight him. Bro, we trying to fight him for the longest. What you crazy? You think that he's gonna be my son?
Eddie Hearn said, fuck Bob Arum. Talk to me. And this motherfucker's throwing a fit. And Teofimo's like, check it out.
I'm fighting you fucking 100 grand right now.
Mr. Monzone, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Sir, that is exactly what I'm talking about.
We follow that check, we not gonna fight that fucking ball.
Now he's telling Eddie Hearn, don't disrespect my son. How the fuck is he disrespecting his son if he's trying to make a fucking fight that everybody just saw right now, the confrontation and the handshake? Let's not forget, okay, Teofimo shook Senior's hand. Haney Senior's hand. All right, he shook his hand. He's trying to make the fight. He's telling you, fuck Bob Arum, talk to me, and you over here because you don't want this fight. And it's exactly what I'm saying, Mr. Manzano's saying, and practically all of you. Yes, sir, Kello, that is Eddie Hearn. Exactly, Mala. What's going on? Mala's in the house. Joshua Little John, what's going on, brother? No, I just started, brother. You're not late. Philip Carl Roberts, what's going on? No doubt. Everybody's in. The who's who is here, baby. Oh, we're missing his Red Glove 10 players, Ross Clot, and maybe a handful. But you guys, man, are you seeing this? This is exactly why he don't want that fight. He knows it's dangerous, bro. So that's all I got to say about that segment. Because in reality and virtually, he's fucking wrong. That whole situation is fucking wrong. Brian says this altercation was staged in my view. Well, I mean, if you want to call it staged, but it's still, like I said, if you look into it, Brian, as a fight fan, the father is acting like the kid should be acting. And the kid is acting like the father should be acting. which is calming the situation down, not getting all fucking hoopity hoppity ha and fucking being all unprofessional. Meanwhile, and you can tell this is not fixed because Eddie Hearn over here is looking at this guy like, bro, how many fucking Quaaludes did you throw up your fucking nose? And he's trying to talk to Teofimo, trying to make the fight. And look what happened. So this is what I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Johnny says it's a good fight for sure. I'd love to see it. Yeah, me too. I really need this shit. We need this shit. And the confrontation between Haney and Lopez, whether it was staged or not, wait, let's get it. They shook hands. See, this is the problem with something being staged. When something's staged, they don't go as far as a handshake. And then you don't go and sit Eddie Hearn down and try to talk this shit out. Eddie Hearn don't stage shit. Eddie Hearn just makes fucking fights. If you're making excuses, you tell you make excuses. This is why I wish these fucking so-called journalists out here, right, that got their press passes and all that shit, I wish that right after they would have grabbed her and said, listen, do you think that was staged? At the same time, do you think that was staged? Would you actually try to stage something like this? And how do you feel about, Lopez Sr. looking like he's ducking this fight? Don't give me a fucking mic. Don't give me a mic because I'll make them fucking digest every fucking fight fan's question. We're the real fucking reporters out there. All you fucking dudes, bro, fight hype. Motherfucking reporting. Ellie Setback and the rest of you fucking idiot. What is wrong with you guys, bro? Why do you ball lick so much? And you fucking, whether I know you or not, you fucking YouTube content creators, why do you fucking nut hug, ball lick, you know what I'm saying, in the words of blood boxing, peace to you, my brother, why you pulling dick out here? Why y'all guys tickling nuts out this motherfucker, dog? You're supposed to ask the questions for the fight fans, like it used to be. But you don't do that. Fuck you. And I will always spit on your motherfucking body of work because there are no questions that interest the fight fans. It is the fucking casuals that are there that are just, oh shit, click. Let me see what he got to say. Us fight fans are like, man, this motherfucker ain't asking real questions. I'm not gonna bother with that fucking interview. Fuck all of you fucking bullshit motherfucking journalists out here that are fucking talking about you have journalistic integrity, but meanwhile you're scared to ask the fucking real questions. Fuck you guys. Now, we've got a nice fucking fight coming up, and that's between Jamal Herring and you know who, Shakur Stevenson. Now, me personally, the champ Herring he's seasoned. Haney, his last two fights, it's not even the point that it's impressive. He had problems. And those guys that he fought, let's take a look at them compared to Herring. Herring is a seasoned vet right now in this era. He practices his craft. He don't fuck around. You hardly see this man, and thank you for your service, Mr. Herring. Thank you very much. He is also a vet. But I'm just saying, Herring's about his business. And a lot of these young guys are gonna say, okay, I can understand youth and this or that, but all of that does not matter. It does not play any fucking it plays no part in the reality of a young guy not doing what he's supposed to be doing, which is practicing his craft. Now, if you want to give him credit that 2.5 to 3 months before the fight, they get ready, go ahead. Go ahead. But I'm going to tell you something right now. Just like Shakur Stevenson cried at the Olympics, the guys that are really, really, really going hard for this and are not really taking a look at it, you too will have Shakur tears. Remember this. The last two fights that he had, you tell me, Did he learn anything? Did he graduate in any way? I don't think so. And now he's going up a seasoned vet. This man is serious about his craft. He's got movement. He's got power. Great targeting. Good stamina. I'm taking nothing away from Shakur Stevenson. But just like Mr. Brian Hawkins says, he's going to have to fight this one. He's really, really, really going to have to try to stay up, head above water in those rough waters, man, when he gets dragged into there. Now, a lot of people are expecting Shakur Stevenson to look very amazing, to go and box circles around Mr. Herring. But when you don't see that happening, the first question shouldn't be what's happening, what's wrong with him. You should just be telling yourself instead of questioning it. Damn, man, this kid needs to really, really start fighting. And doesn't this sound familiar? Doesn't this sound familiar? I think I just said this no more than 25 minutes ago when I was speaking on Mikey Garcia. The inactivity, and not only in ring inactivity, the inactivity that you're having throughout your whole physical prowess, meaning your training. Because right after you fight, you give yourself maybe 2 weeks, and then you go right back into that fucking gym. Why do you think these boys can't stay in a weight class? Because in this era, they've taken the money incentive away. I say this all the time. And these guys are getting fat while the legends starved, right? Right? If you was to take that money away, as much as you giving them for signing, and then you're paying them like if, right, trying to make these guys pay-per-view stars and you just can't get it right. If you was to just give them a couple of hundreds of thousands of dollars instead of millions, I guarantee you, these guys would be knocking on the door. Boxing would be fucking different, which would put these fucking these promotions as well as these fucking sanctioning bodies backs against the wall with the fighters now, not only the fans, the fighters telling them, "Yo, what the fuck's going on, son? I got a family for you." Like, like they used to before. What's going on, Tony Boswell? My brother, what's going on, kiddo? Gotta understand, man. I mean, this is a career. It ain't a game. It ain't even guys that have a career in games don't take their fucking careers as a fucking game. There are a lot of questions in boxing coming from fighters, right? Fighters bullshit. The output they put instead of boxing, they give us bullshit. We have a lot of questions that they still haven't answered. And the only reason why they continue to get paid millions, even though the fight fan turns his head, the fight fan now streams illegally their fights instead of paying for it, is because they keep ignoring us. And on top of that, the economy, the dollar is twice its amount it was before when the legends used to fight. So a million now is like basically giving out $100,000 to these fighters. So boxing's worth right now is basically on some free shit. And it's disgusting. So I've got Herring in this fight. Irving Morales, what's going on, brother? I've got Herring in this fight. And I got Herring really, really, really teaching this kid a lesson that in the 11th round, and I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, Shakur, because he can fight, he can box, he's got technique, but he doesn't apply it on time and sometimes incorrectly. And I'm not the only one saying this. Andre Ward saying it. A lot of fight fans that know their boxing say the same thing. You know what I mean? And when that happens, I'm just gonna be telling you, had he kept busy, had he kept his physical prowess up, had he been studying his craft, living the boxer's life, he'd be fine. There's nothing we could do about the politics about giving these guys, millions of dollars and shit, because that's just the way it rolls now in the economy. You know what I'm saying? Dickie Two Guns, what's going on? Peace to Los Angeles, California. No doubt. Shout out to Cali. Shout out to England. Shout out to Ireland. Shout out to motherfucking Australia, Yugoslavia, all the way down to fucking Egypt, Singapore. Peace to everyone around the world. No doubt, man. Let's get this, But it is going to happen, man. Now, we're going to get into a little boxing debate here. And I'm just going to give you a fair warning.
Warning, warning. Jay Cotto's about to swell Twinkies, so please just bear with us as we break down the facts.
Thank you, action guy. Now, can somebody fucking explain to me how is Tyson Fury better than Ali with only one fucking title defense? Sorry, brother, but we don't kick that shit here. Peace. Can somebody explain that to me? And I don't give a fuck about those repercussions either, brother. You don't put none of that LDBC bullshit down here. You can, you know what I'm saying? Can somebody explain that to me? How is Tyson Fury better than Ali with one title defense, or because he beat Deontay Wilder 3 times, or even if he beats fucking Usyk, he would be considered the greatest heavyweight champion of the world? Can somebody please explain this? And I'm taking nothing away from Tyson Fury, but I will say this: he's a fucking con artist. He's a liar. Yes, I didn't forget what the fuck he did about lying about a unification match with Joshua fucking with Anthony Joshua. And you guys should fucking feel the same way somewhere in the back of your mind and in the bottom of your fucking heart, because that's some bullshit. We just can't let that shit slide. And if you do, well, you can't talk standards to me. I'm saying fuck this dude. Fuck his fucking fight fans, the extreme ones, that is. Because I watch boxing, right? And I cheered for Tyson Fury. We're a fan. I'm a fan. But I'm not an extreme fan. I have enough to pull back and say, what the fuck is this about, bro? How the fuck are these guys talking? Not even Tyson Fury saying he's better than Muhammad Ali. You guys that are out here talking that bullshit, I bet you if you was to tell him this in his face for fucking tickling balls, right? For sucking shiitake fucking tip mushroom cock head, right? Right? If you was to even tell him, not even ask, tell him this: Tyson Fury, you're way better than Ali. He'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? And slap you straight in your face and put you to sleep for talking dumb. First of all, not even Tyson Fury is that fucking stupid. If he kissed and he gives royalty claims to Mike Tyson, a man he was named after, how do you think he feels? He rolls the red carpet out. He does the motherfucking Jiffy Joffer every time you walk, rose pedal under your feet entrance for Ali if he was still alive, dog. Even speaking of his essence, this man would be like, Ali's the best. No. Just like motherfuckers try to pull that shit. Oh, GGG is better than Marvelous Marvin Hagler. And GGG had to say, no, please, no, Marvelous, no, Hagler greatest. No, sorry, no drama show there. No, please. Stop talking shit. No, stop dick pulling. Stop tickling nuts. No. I did not know you was a jockey of cocks. No. So, now that we look at the whole landscape of how Tyson Fury is not, and we could get into it statistically. And if you really want statistics, go to my man, Mark Unrivaled Boxing Talk, and he will break it down to you exactly why the fuck Tyson Fury is nowhere near motherfucking Muhammad Ali, the fucking greatest. No doubt, sis. Lisa Bell says, I'm not sold out. I'm not sold on the Fury hype. I can feel you on that. Know what I'm saying? I can feel you out there. Josh comes up with a little theory here. He says, I think the Wilder versus Fury 3 fight thing was so AJ would have to fight Usyk. Well, if we take a good, and that's a good theory, but it falls apart when you do this, right? Which is the research, Josh. And I think that the Fury 3 and Wilder fight was already made. It was Fury that went out the boundary. You know, there was a rematch clause. So that's what really sinks that boat. But it would have been nice. It would have been nice. It would have been a good fucking one because then it would have made sense back then, right? But no, that's not the case. Brian says Fury ain't beating Usyk. I fucking feel you on that, brother. I can understand. Mike D, what's going on, Mike D? No doubt. What's going on, brother? Hope you're good, man. Hope you and your fams are awesome. No doubt. Now, we got in the boxing news that Dylan White, he injured himself. He re-injured an injury that he had. I think it's a shoulder, if I'm not mistaken. Yo, Mark Unrivaled. I just told motherfuckers that if they have anything to do with the bullshit that they're spewing as to Tyson Fury being better than Muhammad Ali with only one motherfucking title defense and being Wilder 3 times, and if they want the statistics, I told them to come see you. Hope you don't mind, brother. More food. More food. Feed me more. Right? I got you, brother. I will feed the beast. No doubt. So, Dylan White injured himself, and there's going to be no out-of-weight fight. A lot of people think that it's a move where he made that move so that way he can just skip Whalen and go straight to Tyson Fury because that's going to happen regardless. So, I don't know. I don't know where the conspiracy comes from, but Dylan White, you know, I don't know what the fuck you did to yourself. I don't know what you're going through. Sanctus, what's going on, Deuce? My brother says Jillian Reptilio is backing out because he's been promised Fury or AJ. Yeah, I hear you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Josh. Yeah, he tore. I heard he aggravated it. I heard he aggravated his rotator cuff, man. So I just wish he's good. No doubt, Mark. I knew you would approve. Thank you, my brother. 100%, bro. You know what I'm saying? I told him go see Mark Unrivaled for Mark Unrivaled Boxing Talk, bro. He'll let you know. He'll break it down statistically if you're about numbers, and if you're a little slow, should I say, he will read it to you like if you were hooked on phonics. You know what I mean? So it's all good, brother. Now, I hope the best for Dylan White. I hope he comes back. I hope this is not something that's gonna sideline him for a while. Because, like I said, he just aggravated it. He aggravated it. He didn't do. He didn't. Hold on for a second. He basically just could sprain that. You know what I mean? Because my ACL I had it repaired, and I really fucked it up a couple of times, you know, and twisting it the wrong way or something like that. And what happened? You don't re-injure it; you just hurt it again. And I think that's what he did with his rotator cuff that was basically repaired. He aggravated the injury. Basically, is where I'm getting at. You know, and I hope that he feels better. This would be nice if they would just postpone this, but I don't think it's gonna happen. And I feel bad for Whalen because he deserves an opportunity. You know, so let me just put this out there for insurance purposes. Dylan White, if you really didn't injure yourself and you're trying to get over on Whalen, you're a fucked up individual. And I'm just saying this just in case you're, conspiring and you're doing some stupid shit like that. Because it's boxing these days. We just don't know. Especially with these motherfucking liars, The same way that we were behind you with your struggle to get a shot is the same way we're going to feel about Waylon if this happens. So I hope that you don't fuck around and do some shit like that to this man. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Now, this is something that we can basically compare to musical chairs, guys. Because motherfucking Anthony Joshua has been fucking gym hopping, bro. And he first it was he's gonna have Reynoso as a motherfucking trainer. Then he went and he fucking went all the way to motherfucking Big Bear and fucking saw Garcia. And then he linked up with Ronnie Shields, but that shot down because Ronnie Shields did something fucked up, right? Showed some footage and told everybody that he was training him, which is something you should not do. Anthony Joshua, listen to me, my friend. Listen to me. You need to get some crunk in your life. Go to fucking Crunk Gym and fucking get crunk, son. That shit came back. It goes back to Emmanuel Stewart. And you know what? You're going to need it for Tyson Fury if you're planning on meeting him in the future. You need crunk in your life. What's up, bacon and eggs? You need crunk in your fucking life. Go to Crunk Gym. Get your training on. You're going to need it. You need that killer instinct. Bro, the Snickers King fucking Andy Ruiz, who I call a fucking boxing sea otter in the face ass nigga, he fucking put fear in you, bro. I can see it. That's why the second fight you decided to become more elusive, which was pretty good, but you're too big for that. And I know that wasn't your fault because you was going in between two other motherfuckers. But what you need to do here, bro, is you really, 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 really need to get the basics, bro. And if you want to become elusive from your body, from your waistline up, you fucking need crunk boxing, bro. I'm so happy you left McCracken. Good. 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 You know why? Because that's the same asshole that was telling you, oh, yeah, you're looking good. Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, good shot. Meanwhile, you're looking crazy. You're looking confused. You're looking like you're in Pan's Labyrinth and shit. Usyk is fucking you up. You know what I mean? Like, not saying that you're trash, because I'm a fan. I'm one of the first motherfuckers out here amongst a couple that was saying, pay attention to Anthony Joshua. And also explaining to motherfuckers who really, are detractors of you, sir. So please listen. Get some crunk in your life, bro. You know what I mean? Get some crunk in your life. Because Garcia ain't going to do it for you. Reynoso ain't going to do it for you. Ronnie Shields probably, but no. I'm glad that there's a reason for everything. There's a reason for everything. And you need to get crunk in your life, dog. You need to work out that jab. You know what I'm saying? You need to get that footwork into its crisp fucking state that it used to be in. You're a big guy. I call you Colossus. Know what I mean? No, he can go to Crunk Gym. Lisa, there's been fighters, right, that were, basically opposite of each other, opponents, where they trained in the same gym or have, that trainer or other trainers, because there are other trainers besides Sugar Hill and Crunk. You know what I'm saying? In Crunk boxing. So, you know what I mean? What's gonna be nice about that if he decides to go is that if he gets past Usyk, and it's a you know, Joshua versus Fury fight, we just may see a good chess match there. You know what I mean? Because that's one thing we can't take away from Anthony Joshua. He can adapt. But his problem is that the fucking sea otter, the Snickers King, Andy Ruiz, right? The fucking monopoly man on fucking roast beef, right? He fucking just basically rung him. And when a person gets rung like that, you don't forget that. You don't forget it. So you start going in and out, in and out, in and out. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, Lisa. Yep. So what I'm saying here, and I mean no disrespect, McCracken wasn't working. So now you need, okay, to get over the sea otter shot, right? You need to get away from that manatee motherfucking shot, and you need some crunk in your motherfucking life, bro. You need that viciousness again. Now, before I go any further, if you're in a position to support the channel, please go to PayPal at paypal.me/JCotto fight page, or you can visit Cash App at $the Boxing Jedi. Anything helps. Don't give a fuck if it's a quarter. Don't give a fuck if it's $1. Whatever you guys contribute, it's all good. And everyone on this channel, please thank the elite contributors, which are scrolling on the bottom of the screen there, who have held this channel up. Thank you, elite contributors. You fucking rock. God bless each and every one of y'all. So, now that we go back to this Anthony Joshua thing, I just feel that Crunk will just work out for him just fine. Now, here's a question for you guys. And please interact. Can Wilder come back? Can Wilder come back from the biggest ass whooping he's caught in his whole entire fucking life? Do you guys believe he can come back? Do you guys believe he can actually come back? Anthony Manzano says no. Anyone else? Do you think that Anthony Joshua can actually come back? I mean, Deontay Wilder, should I say? Let's see. Joshua says, oh, okay, never mind. Let's see. Irving says, hard to say. He really needs time off, and I agree with you. I totally agree with you. I really do. Can you guys hold on for 1 second? Sorry, guys, I had to say goodnight to the nephew, nieces, and grandchild. But yeah, I don't think he can come back, man. Let's see. Johnny says, let's go. Let's get these answers. This should be interesting. Let's see. Okay, so Bacon and Egg says Wilder's next fight should be against AJ. AJ will lose against Usyk, so it makes perfect sense when it comes to the dollar side of things. Joshua says he needs Lennox Lewis. Blessed be damned. Brian says I think he can, but I think Joshua needs to fight a warm-up first. Okay. But I meant Wilder, guys. If I said Joshua, I'm sorry. Johnny says, if he adds more tools, yes, but I don't see his style evolving. Yep, that's what I'm saying. Irving says, unfortunately, it seems he goes back to the crazy windmills once he gets hit. Fury and Mike called it. Everyone has a plan till they get punched in the mouth. Yep, definitely. Montano says, Jedi, can you please read my comment from before about AJ? Yeah, I did. Let's see. Jeff says, I hope he can. But in all honesty, I'm optimistic. It's okay to be optimistic, Jeff. No doubt. Welcome, my brother. Welcome. Let's see. Joshua says, that's close to Manny Stewart as he can hope for right now. Oh yeah, definitely. Brian says it depends on Wilder's opponent. Gotcha. Philip says, sticking to a plan that was not working cost him. McCracken had no B plan as usual. Yep, definitely. Joshua says, yes, Wilder can rebuild. Okay. Sanctus says, any fighter can come back from a beatdown. It depends on the opposition. If Wilder is gonna work on new things, he can't go straight into the upper echelon for of heavyweights. Problems for Wilder is that he's old. I can hear you. Older. Okay, no doubt. Irving says, I think Ruiz and Wilder will be a decent fight. I think Ruiz actually kind of chinny. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. But with that open stance, bro, listen, if Ruiz got to Joshua, which has much better defense than Wilder, Wilder is an open target. Wilder is a straight open fucking target. This guy has no defense. He's going to be getting punched in the temple every time Wilder goes for that high guard because that high guard is like so incorrect. That high guard is incorrect. You think I'm fucking playing? Go take a look. That high guard is so incorrect. Very, very incorrect. And I think that Wilder too. Wilder too should go get a little bit of crunk in his life, man. You know what I mean? If you don't get any crunk, call Lennox Lewis up. Have Lennox Lewis help you the fuck out. There are many heavyweights out there that can benefit Deontay Wilder. What's going on, Ross Clot 222? You know what I mean? Anthony asks, Jedi, can Wilder's style be corrected with the way he punches with the crunk style? Yeah. I just said it. Yeah. I think he should. He should get some crunk in his life. All of these fucking heavyweights that have improper movement, right? Have improper fucking defense. They need to go to gyms and trainers that have had elite in their stables, right? That have had elite fighters in their stables already. There are many fucking fighters, greats, legends that are still alive that they can get pointers from, or even go as far as trying to hire them to help them get through a fight. But as Rosclot says, Wilder's too old to learn new tricks. But if you have someone from a good foundation, right, that doesn't try to change your style, but makes your style better and helps you work with the tools you have, but helps you apply them correctly, oh, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? And I think there's a couple left out here. I really do think that there are a couple left out here. Let's see. Anthony asks, Jedi, this is an honest question. Can every boxing trainer train heavyweights, or training heavyweights is a whole nother situation? I mean, it's basically, it's like yes, because you have many trainers that have different fighters. They've got lightweights, they even got bantamweights, all the way to some welterweights, you know. If they're not training them now, they have in their past, or if they've acquired, service, their services were acquired, and summoned upon when they had to train a heavyweight at certain points. So yes. I mean, being a trainer, right? It doesn't limit you. That's what a trainer's there for. A trainer can't help you build your armor, but a trainer can help you bring out the best of you and help you go through. It's like having a tutor before a test, basically, right? The tutor gives you all types of exercises in order for you to be ready for that test, whatever it is. So it's basically like a trainer. A trainer shows you these tools. He tries to see if he can, help you add on to you. And if he can't, and if he can only work with what you got, he would try to help you use those tools correctly with timing and how to apply it. So that's that. There's my answer. You know what I mean? Now, Usyk is good, but not great yet. We all have to agree. He's good, but not great just yet. And it's not the greatest heavyweight of all time. This is another topic that I want to discuss because we all know, and I'm going to go ahead and give us this title. Us elite uploaders that talk the truth in boxing, some are in here or some are live now, but only if they're telling the truth and breaking it down with facts, right? We all know that this is fact here. He's good, but not great yet, and is not the greatest heavyweight of all time. These are premature notions. It's all premature notion. Just like the notion of Tyson Fury being better than Muhammad Ali is just a premature notion. Okay? I know emotions ride high. Some people's emotions that are so full of, happiness and joy for their fighter because they put themselves in a nationalistic state that they're like, yeah, all right, and they roll with it and they'll continue to do it. And then even the fighter they fought before, because I see a lot of fucking nut stragglers out here that used to root for fucking AJ, and now we're all about Usyk. Usyk this, Usyk that. Bro, if I put y'all together, bro, y'all sound like a beat, son. Usyk. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. Have a good night, Irving. No doubt, brother. You know what I mean? It sounds ridiculous, bro. Y'all really got to chill with that. Y'all really have to chill with that, man. It makes no sense. Okay, what's gonna happen here is the same thing that happened with Lomachenko, same thing that happened with Pacquiao, the same thing that happened with GGG, the same thing that happened with fucking Canelo, the same thing that happened with Fury, the same thing that now is happening to Usyk, bro. You fucking fight fans are gonna get other fight fans to fucking hate this guy because you're fucking giving false claims, right? And accolades to a man who has achieved in the sport of boxing, yes, has closed the fucking division, yes, has unified, yes, has become undisputed, yes, but he just got 3 titles off of a man who did most of the fucking work. Let's be honest here. Oh, but he won, Jedi. Yeah, okay, he won. But who went through all of that? Just like when Ruiz, but Ruiz is the man. Yeah, but who came to the table with 3 straps? It wasn't like Usyk fought the guys that were holding the fucking straps. It wasn't right because Usyk was gaining straps, you know what I'm saying, in the cruiserweight division. So let's cut the bullshit out. This man is not the greatest of all fucking time. Y'all gotta stop this shit. This is why I say you gotta be careful with the word great. Especially in the sport of boxing. Especially in any sport. Batters of today are nowhere near as great as the fucking batters of yesteryear. Like Don Mattingly. Like a Kirby Puckett. Right? Darryl Strawberry. We could keep going on. Even guys that were mediocre average. A lot of ball players, baseball players, that is, right, can't hit like that. On top of other accolades that they had within the sport, you know, that they no winning Golden Gloves and shit. You don't even hear of that. Oh, this fucking first baseman won the Golden Glove this year. You don't even hear that shit no more. The same thing here. So I like Usyk, and I think he has a great fucking future. But he's not the greatest of all time. You got to chill with that. Give him time. When this motherfucker has like 11 fucking title defenses, because remember, 10 is the record. If he has 11 and he's chilling, ain't knocking everybody fuck out or stopping him or fucking winning fucking decisions to a point that he smoked them out, then when he adds more to that body of work of his in the heavyweight division, your problem is y'all don't know boxing. What y'all do is he was unified under in cruiserweight, and now all of a sudden everybody's like, oh my god, he got 3 titles in fucking heavyweight, and he did it in cruiser. He's the greatest of all time. No, not just yet. There's a long road. A very long road, bro. You know what I'm saying? And Usyk could tell you himself, he's not even greater than fucking Holyfield just yet. Because remember, Holyfield did damage in the heavyweight division too. Usyk just got his feet wet, and he took a title, 3 of them, from a man who did the work. So we should have that same, how do you young guys say it? Energy, right? That we had for other fighters that, which is only one next to Usyk, Ruiz, who beat Joshua to gain 3 straps, right? And everybody was like, "Oh my god!" We had to come out and say, "Whoa. Don't talk that shit," because he didn't do a lot to gain those 3. He just beat one man. I know that's all it takes, but really, if you really look at it, if we're going to say that he took the same footprints as this man did, he's got to be greater than that man. Just because he beat him that night doesn't make him greater than that man. Now, if he beats him twice out of 2 fights, then he's greater than that man. Usyk will definitely, if he beats Anthony Joshua, will be greater than Joshua. But good, it's okay to use. Great, and they haven't really accomplished much in that division. We're not talking about the lower division he was in. We're talking about the you know what I'm saying, the cream of the crop, the heavyweight division. That's all I really gotta hit on that subject. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to be hurt and shit, but it is what it is. The truth is the truth. The truth is the damn truth. Once again, if you find yourself in a position, please support the channel at PayPal at paypal.me/jcotto5page or Cash App at $TheBoxingJedi. Anything helps. And at the bottom of the screen, you will see, once again, the elite contributors of this channel, in which we should all thank because they are the backbone of this motherfucker. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, let's get into more boxing here. You know what I mean? I've got a pretty sick program for you guys, and it seems like we're not gonna have no Ugas versus Spence Jr. unification. The fucking WBA, which I am happy they're doing this. This is what us fight fans have called for, right? WBA insists that Ugas must defend his WBA title against Stanionis. The WBA will make a 4-man tourney to unify their super and regular belts instead of a 3-title WBA, WBC, and IBF. Now, Ugas and Stanionis, sounds like you got a fucking sickness and shit. I have Stanionis, but Stanionis, have 30 days to negotiate. The WBA is cleaning up, perhaps. Yes, they are. We needed them to just get rid of the trinkets, please. Now, Ugas, the fucking frog face motherfucker, Ugas doesn't want this. Ugas really doesn't want the glory, really, if you ask me. I mean, PBC has failed with the Spence Jr. fight. Yes, they have. They have fucking failed. And Ugas is basically trying to say, which is what he tweeted or twatted, that the WBA is being disrespectful towards him. Well, not only is the WBA going to be disrespectful towards you, you fucking fruit bat face motherfucker, so am I. Fuck you. And no, you did not win the Manny Pacquiao fight. Fuck you completely. You know what I'm saying? You, Ugas, are a piece of shit. You're going to lose your title against whoever the fuck you go up against next. Let's not kid ourselves. Oh, Jedi's mad because he beat Manny Pacquiao. Right. See, a lot of people love to talk this shit about Cuban boxing. A lot of people love to talk this shit about Ugas being elite. Get the fuck out of here. And just because he fought Manny Pacquiao does not make him elite. Just because he holds a fucking WBA does not make him elite. What makes fighters elite is when they fight the guys that are on top, the household names. And if they're not household names, people know of their record, which is no fucking joke. Well, Sanctus, if you take good looks at it, matter of fact, you should watch that fight with no volume. People will tell you, Manny Pacquiao. Go to 10 players. Go check out 10 players video on that, bro. They weren't even counting punches that Manny Pacquiao was landing, bro, in double spots, bro. Meaning he was landing double combos, and they weren't even counting those, bro. On top of that, every time Ugas threw a jab, oh my goodness! And Ugas and them rights were all glove. You know what I'm saying? No, yo, Tony, you're not being biased. Hell no. You know why? Because Holyfield is that motherfucker. Holyfield was nasty at cruiserweight. Look what he did in the heavyweight division now. You know, after the cruiserweight, he did his fucking thing, bro. You know what I mean? I just feel bad for him even trying to come back. Like, he didn't even get to swing. It hurts. It hurts, man. But Lisa Bell says, why are they making Ugas fight in a tournament and not consisting of Spence and Crawford? Exactly, Lisa. But it's the WBA because they want to close all this trinket shit. And I think they're going to be the first example to where they're going to make a tournament so that way they could just, you know, they could unify their super and regular fucking belts, you know, at this moment. Remember, Spence Jr. is out. We don't know when he's coming back. A detached retina. We still don't know that if he goes and let's just say he takes himself for a test drive in a gym and he decides to spar and he gets hit again and it detaches again. You know what I mean? So I'm not really looking at Errol Spence Jr. To me, the IBF, the WBC, and the fucking WBA that or should I say the two titles that Spence Jr. holds, should I say, I don't I'm not really looking at those. Right now they're on those belts are on sabbatical, bro. You know, sis, like I'm really upset about that too. Because they let Keith Thurman hold his titles down for a very, very fucking long time, dog. Like a very long time. And he should have been fucking stripped, but they put pressure on him, so he let go of the WBA. That's why it's in rotation. You know what I'm saying? He stood with the WBC. And it sucked. All right. Anthony says, I need your honest opinion, but I think that Tyson Fury would not have been a prime either. Now he wouldn't have been Vitaly or Vladimir in their prime. Hell no. No, 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 no. Hell no. But we can't take nothing away from Fury, man. The guy defeated a man who held up the division, that held down, should I say, the division for a good 10.5 to 11, man. You know? So, my whole thing on this Usyk shit is that this motherfucker is a fucking clown, bro. I mean, my bad, not Usyk. Ugas. Ugas is a fucking clown. Okay? Motherfucker, if the WBA tells you you have to fight, you can't argue with that. You hold their strap. You represent them. And if you don't, oh boy, there's going to be a problem. You know why there's going to be a problem? Because you're holding them straps. You're holding that strap, bro. And they don't want no one trying to just go over motherfuckers like the WBC would. See, we thought the IBF was about it. Nah. The WBA, by doing this, has showed, and it should show you fight fans who were screaming, kicking and hollering about just having WBC belts, just 4 of them or whatever. Let's keep it like that. And well, maybe this will set a prime example, and I hope it does. I really hope it does. Tony says, Spence will not be able to spar till March. He needs to be stripped or made champion in recess. Yep, I agree. Definitely. Tony also says, Ugas needs to see Thurman, in my opinion. Keith should have gotten a rematch or been a Mando. Yeah, I believe that. And that's another motherfucker that's getting older. Time is not on his side. Okay? He's looking like fucking Grandpa Monster from the Munsters, bro. I already told you look like a shaved testicle. But, he needs to really, up his shit. Bacon and Egg says, chicken schnitty, chips and gravy for lunch with a couple of bread rolls. Enjoy, my brother. Yeah. Anthony says, Jedi, this is an honest opinion. Is Virgil ranked in the top 5 to challenge Ugas? From what I see, no. No. Not at all. But yet, I could be wrong. See, because I could say yes, and it could be a yes, and they'll manipulate the rankings to their fucking, you know what I mean? So it's like I'm just gonna have to say I don't think so. I don't think so. And besides, I think Virgil is doing something else. Roscott says Spence proved he was overrated when Fat Mikey Garcia lasted 12 rounds. Remember, Pac was stripped. What about Spence? Why not? Yeah, why not him too? Exactly. And Roscott also says Virgil beats Ugas. Virgil beats the shit out of Ugas. Virgil beats the shit out of Ugas. But I don't think we're ever going to see that shit. Exactly, Joshua. Where is Boots Ennis in the rankings? This is the problem. These guys ain't fighting either, bro. He should have been fighting already this year. Again. No doubt. Hit that bong, brother. Hit that bong. Lisa says, Porter and Keith should have been moved up, in my opinion. At least Danny is going to 154. Who he faces there, who knows exactly. Definitely. Yeah, who knows? Who fucking knows? But it just gets to that point, guys, that it's fucking whack. Okay, and let's really talk boxing. Boxing is trying. Boxing is really, really trying. Boxing's to the point that it's really, really trying to be relevant again. And it is to the ones who appreciate it. But then as well, it's just a fucking hooker or a prostitute to those who just basically are doing it just for the money. And this is why we have to separate those that are going for what? For legacy. And the ones that are just going for the money, regardless they give us a good fight, I always understand that they are the ones that are prostituting the sport. It looks like Mark Breland is going to get a nice job from Floyd Mayweather Jr. because Floyd Mayweather Jr. had come out and said that he thinks Mark Breland is a great champion. And they were FaceTiming today, so you might want to go check that out somewhere in the social media boxing plug around there. You know what I mean? Once again, support your channel. You can visit me at paypal.me/JCotto fight page or go to Cash App at $the Boxing Jedi. Support the channel. Just want to tell you guys before I sign off, thank you for supporting me. All the projects that I put on here for you guys to keep you guys entertained. When you get a chance, I am uploading as we speak chapter number 2. So don't forget to check out the Zombie Horror Audible, written and of course narrated by myself, Jay Cotto. The Land of the Brave. Since it's Halloween, you might as well get that little fucking, little frightening shingle in your bones. But the opening intro and chapter 1 is now available here on the playlist on the Boxing and Jedi Temple, as well as go check out some of the raps from Baba Yaga. He dropped a little YouTube album. It's got its own little playlist. It's called The Pencil Kills. You've got some pretty good, decent hits out there. Go check it out. You know what I mean? And peace to 150 Dream Team. Be on the lookout for that Starsky and Hutch. That Baba Yaga and him will be basically dropping very soon. That's going to be a hot one, without a question. Definitely. So, guys, thank you for joining Late Night Boxing Talk. I love each and every one of y'all. Thanks for supporting. And, of course, God bless. Stay vigilant. Peace, guys.
You may hear it. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier.
Guys, there's nothing like boxing, and there are no athletes like fighters.
Makes another right. We're in deep trouble again. Where is this now?
You know, you dream of fights like this, but the things that have been enough.